Odds are, if you clicked on this video, you recently passed your real estate license exam. But now you're wondering, well, what do I do now? If this sounds like you, keep on watching. Hi family, this is Jenn E. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. Before we get any further into details, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on your notification bell so you won't miss any recent updates from me. First and foremost, congratulations, you passed. All of the endless hours of school, the endless hours of studying, and that long test have finally paid off. And you are now a real estate agent.
Rachel, Michelle, Hutch. Oh.
Not quite. Your next 3 steps after you pass your real estate license exam. Number 1, find the right broker. During this time, you want to interview with different brokerages. You want to go to different ones to see what they offer, to see if it'll be a good fit, to see if the chemistry is right. This is imperative to everything else that follows. Okay, so you want to take your time with this. I actually started my interviewing process before I even sat down for the exam. I wanted to have adequate time to kind of mull over the differences and see which one I really thought would be the best fit for me. This is definitely not a one-size-fits-all decision. So I would recommend do not go to an agency because your neighbor's best friend neighbor is a realtor at this agency and she's been with them for 70 years. I would still not suggest you follow someone because they have like a million bajillion subscribers or followers or whatever, and you think, oh, I'm gonna be successful there too. Because you research only the commission splits and you think, wow, I'm gonna get so much money. Again, this is the time to do your due diligence. Funny story. I found a reputable agency that I was solely interested in because I saw that they had 100% commission splits, which means I would receive 100% commission from every transaction that I closed, and they would receive a flat fee per transaction. I thought it was gold. I was like, oh my gosh, this is a thing. I didn't know this was a thing. I never heard about the split. This is amazing. However, when I decided, this sounds like too good to be true, I have to put them on my list to interview with, thank God I did. This particular agency required all agents to be in the office at least twice a week and 1 day on the weekend. Clearly, this is not something that goes in line with my schedule. Currently, I have a full-time job, I am a wife, I am a mother of 2, and I don't have time. I simply do not have time to commit to 2 days a week, not to mention 1 day on the weekend as well. I would have to be in the office. Sundays I go to church, and Saturdays there's usually some activity with my children. There's a sport, there's a play, there's something that they want to do. So I do allocate a few hours of my weekend just to hang out with my family, and I was not going to trade that. It's not the move. So again, please do your due diligence. I would have solely based my decision on reading 100% commission split. I would have signed my name on the dotted line. Then I would have been in a legally binding contract and probably stuck. Okay? Not all agencies are like that. There's some that will let you leave and it's fine as long as you pay a fee to leave or transfer your license somewhere else. But I definitely heard of a few agencies where you are locked in. So if you decide like, hey, I don't want to do this anymore, the only way for you to get out is for time to elapse. Now you've just wasted 6 months of your life not building any relationships, not having any sales, not going towards your goal. My suggestion would be take a look at your life. You should pick the agency that best suits your life stage currently, not where you aspire to be. So are you currently single? Are you currently married? Do you currently have children? Do you currently hold a full or part-time job? And I'm only specifying currently because you want something that's going to be adaptable to your real life now, not in the future. So right now, I need an agency that is going to be available to me on nights and is going to be available on weekends. Instead of having buyer's remorse or, being sad about not making an educated decision, either start before you take your exam like I did, or after you pass your exam, really take the time to sit down with the different agencies and discuss what they can do for you. Remember, you are interviewing them. They are not interviewing you. Number 2, make things official. Like any great partnership or relationship, it's not real until it's official, baby. You have to make it official. Okay, so once you've selected which agency you would love to move forward with and partner with, you will submit your 2 PSI exam forms of completion, that's the national and the state, along with your signature signed and dated, the broker's signature signed and dated, with your form of payment for your license. And number 3, get ready to learn. This is the time to really become a student of your new craft. I mean, reading books, listening to podcasts, watching videos, studying contracts. You want to do all of this. You want to find agents that you can also shadow. Seasoned agents who have been in your brokerage for a while. They can show you the ropes. They can show you the ins and the outs of the business. They can show you customer service if that's not one of your strong suits. They can show you any marketing material. They're really going to be a huge asset. If for whatever reason you end up in a brokerage where everyone's nasty and no one wants to speak with you and no one wants to help, it's 2023. We live in a very, very heavily sedated electronic world where everything is at our fingertips. You don't have to drive all the way to the library to figure something out. You don't have to guess. You can literally look online and you can find all of the information that you need for a particular subject or a question that you had, and it will be readily available to you. So again, your next 3 steps after you pass your real estate license exam: you want to interview and find your broker, you want to make it official, and get ready to learn your new craft. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch my video. If you or anyone you know are interested in buying or selling real estate in the state of Connecticut, click the link in my bio and let's discuss how I may be of service to you. As always, until next time. So I wanted to make sure that that was an option for me and not on Sundays, because that's my big GOD.